Hi, I'm Dr. Papia Bhattacharjee. In this problem, we have a geometric series that's given to us, and we have to find these three partial sums, S4, S6, and S10. Now, first, let me remind you how to compute a general partial sum for a geometric series. So say we have our geometric series of the form a r to the n, and we have to find the partial sum Sn for any n. The formula is this is equal to a times 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. And of course, you can only calculate partial sum in this way if r is not equal to 1, right? Otherwise, the denominator will be 0. Okay, now notice we have to figure out S4. So, n is 4, and then S6 and S10, so n is 6 and 10. Now, first, let's consider our geometric series and figure out what is a and what is r. Look, it is given in this form, a times r to the n. So, a is 3 and r is 1 over 8. So, using that fact, what will a general partial sum look like for this particular series? Let's come here and plug in a equals 3 and r is 1 over 8. So, 1 minus 1 over 8 to the power n divided by 1 minus 1 over 8. Let's simplify a little bit so that we have a general formula for Sn, and then we plug in this particular n values to figure out this particular partial sums. Okay. So, this is equal to 3 times 1 minus, see the 1 over 8 to the n can be rewritten as 1 over 8 to the n, and divided by 1 minus 1/8, so it's 8 minus 1, that's 7/8. One more step, see the 7/8 and the 3, you can combine them, and since this fraction is in the denominator, you know what happens when you bring it in the numerator? You flip it. So it becomes 8 over 7 and gets multiplied to the top. So 8 times 3 is 24 over 7 times 1 minus 1 over 8 to the n. So that is the general Sn for this particular series. Now, let's compute these three partial sums. So S4 is when n is equal to 4. So you just take this expression, plug in n equals 4. And we will have 24 over 7 times 1 minus 1 over 8 to the 4. I will give you the value, but let me figure out the other two expressions as well. So S6, same way, you just plug in n equals 6. So we will have 24 over 7, 1 minus 1 over 8 to the power 6. And finally, S10 is when n is equal to 10. And so this is 24 over 7, 1 minus 1 over 8 to the power 10. And now let's pick a calculator and figure out all these values. So, plug in for the first one, 24 divided by 7, 1 minus 1 over 8 to the 4th. And you see this is approximately 3.4277. Okay, let's do it one more time. All you have to change is instead of 4, you have 8 to the power 6. So, the value is approximately 3.4286. Finally, you have the exact same expression, but now 8 has a power of 10, and that is approximately equal to 3.4286 again. Okay, so we get our 3 partial sums for this particular geometric series. Thank you.